Next up, we have Hanna Vesenterä from Atea, who is a very, very experienced global attention-reaching marketing legend who basically has her feet in two different domains. There's a marketing strategy and there's the technology strategy, and she's kicking the ball left and right. Definitely, I want to quit my mumbo jumbo and let the actual experts speak. So please give a big hand to Hanna.
Thanks, Henrik. That was really nice things what you said. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Hanna Vesenterä, and I'm a marketing director in Atea, Finland. And I will tell you a story about one of the most interesting working life journey what I have experienced. And this case, it is about how the Atea's marketing team built their ecosystem, what the systems and what components are included, how we are using it, and what we have accomplished with it. When I look at the journey backwards, I must say that it has definitely been worth of every single penny. But at the same time, it has been really, really tough. Really often we have felt that our heads are really aching, and this stuff has been so difficult. But we have also learned so much during that journey. We have made so much mistakes, we have tried, and then we have stopped, and we have built and unbuilt, and then tried again. And this is where we are now. And this is so interesting and fascinating world when you look at the new technology and all the possibilities, what is coming on, constantly developing technology. And I feel at this time that finally we are nearly able to do really data-driven and marketing automation with help of the artificial intelligence and machine learning. It's really here, all those possibilities. Just a few words about Atea, our background to understand more our challenges. Atea is the biggest IT infrastructure company in Nordic and the second largest in Europe. Our mission is build future with IT, and we are helping other companies to build the digital workplaces. So we sell hardware, software, and services. And we sell that stuff to all sizes of customers. We sell that through the account management model, and we also have got our own web shop. We are all 7,000 in Nordics, and in Finland we have got a bit less than 400 colleagues. But this story is not the corporate story. It's Atea Finland's own story, and actually it's a story about Atea Finland's marketing team, which is actually sitting on that first table, and most of them. And it's a story how that team has made that thing possible by out themselves. When we started to plan that our ecosystem, technology wasn't definitely not the driver. Our biggest driver was that we wanted to build a superior customer experience. And on the other hand, we wanted to make more sales. We wanted to increase our digital sales. And I truly believe that you really need to understand that customer journey before you start to build or plan your ecosystem. You need to understand it, and after that you can figure out how to communicate during the customer journey touch points. And in Atea cases, there are so many different kind of journeys, and that is making it really, really difficult, because our offering is really wide. We are serving B2B, and there are all kind of size of customers. In some cases, there are a lot of decision makers, and in some cases, there's only one. And Example, there might be the case a company goes to web shop and they buy a mobile phone, and our work is get them to buy more and stay there. Or there might be the case we are selling IT services and buying cycles are extremely long. It can be 2 years and there can be really many decision makers. So you really need to choose where to start. You can't build an ecosystem for all those customer journeys at once. We had that huge vision at the beginning that we really wanted to be able to orchestrate this whole customer journey communication and also offer our customer more relevant communication. And we wanted to know when to talk to them, when is right time to buy, and what is the right time to send them messages. Okay, are we there yet? Definitely not. But we are in a good start and we can see a lot of results. And this ecosystem, which I'm showing to you in a minute, it really gives us so much possibilities in the future to build this entire communication. Okay. So we really had, at the beginning, we had the difficulties to keep in the customer journey and data flow structures. We had a lot of manual processes. When customer came in, new customer, they didn't even might have any messages from us. And we had a lot of customers who didn't hear anything from us, only those who had their own account managers. So we needed to create really well-organized digital marketing ecosystem to help us with all this. And we always, one of our main goals was increase the sales. We are measuring half of the marketing activities are measured by how much digital sales we can bring in with our marketing activities and with our ecosystem. That was one goal. And then we wanted to, like I said, we wanted to improve that overall customer experience. We wanted to increase self-service among SMB customers, those customers who don't have their own account managers. We also, I think the most important thing is, and I think we have learned it now, but you really need to work with the sales when you plan an ecosystem. Our goal was align sales and marketing, but just like the past half a year, we have really started to work together. And we wanted to ease data flow and measurement and also increase quantity and quality with the customer interactions. We call our ecosystem Customer Lifecycle Engine. It's an integrated collection of all kind of systems, and there is the Oracle's Eloqua in the middle as a centerpiece. And we call it Customer Lifecycle Engine because it's for all kind of communication, not just the marketing and sales. It's for all kind of communication, what we want to do with the Atea's customers. And this is how does it look like, this busy picture. It's describing all those systems, what we have integrated each other. Those boxes are those systems, and those arrows are describing the data. And that's really important thing. I mean, system integrations, that doesn't matter, but data, you need to get that data flow through the systems, and you need to get that data together to understand the customer needs. I tell you about a few things. There is Oracle's Eloqua, marketing automation systems, and we are bringing information from CRM to Eloqua about the customer accounts, opportunities, contact information, lead information, and sales activities. We are bringing that information from CRM to Eloqua and from Eloqua to CRM. We are also bringing all the purchase history from our ERP to Eloqua. So we can see by company and by contact in Eloqua what they have bought. And Then we have integrated our ESOP, which is our web shop. We are bringing all the behavior data from ESOP. When our customers, we can see in marketing automation when the customer comes in, do they buy or not, have they registered, what they do after registration, etc. And then there is a lot of extra systems like rich relevance, which is making like a more personalized recommendation. When we are sending emails, we can use rich relevance to make it personal. And then there are third-party DMP, we are using Enrich, and with what we can do like native marketing, targeted marketing. So we wanted to bring that all customer information in Eloqua. And that enables us to make like intelligent and relevant marketing. Busy slide again, but this describes the layers, different layers in our ecosystem. First, there is awareness, content layer. So it's for attracting new customers. We are doing Google marketing, Facebook, LinkedIn marketing, and using that enriched DMP for native targeted marketing. Then there's the engagement layer. So there are all the content like the event, blogs, videos, ebooks, and invitation and things like that. Then is marketing automation layer, and that is activated when customer comes in. When they create account in an ESOP, marketing automation layer activates. And a few words about the things what we are doing with that layer. We have got that. We have got quite many programs in there, but there's one example, that Watchdog program. It monitors customer status and sends targeted emails tailored to each situation. Example, if customer make a registration in ESOP, but they don't buy, they get certain kind of message. And it's in the marketing automation, we have done it before, and this ecosystem and those marketing automation flows tells that send that email to that customer. Or if they don't buy anything in 6 months, we are bringing all that purchase data to Eloqua, and that with that we are able to do that. Or they click all our discount letters and they don't buy. Or we do cross-sell campaigns. If a customer buys Apple phone, we can send them new mail like about the related articles or related devices. Then there is a customer data layer. We are bringing third-party data like demographic information about the customers. And then the fifth layer is about the BI, and that's not ready yet. We are just planning about it. There are a lot of possibilities how to use that data, what we have got, and also to use different predictive analysis and algorithm to make that more intelligent. And this is our timeline. We started 2015. Then we had that Eloqua Oracle onboarding, and since then we have been building that ecosystem. First, we integrated our main systems like a CRM, and we are using Microsoft Dynamics CRM, and our ERP and ESOP. And then some smaller systems we integrated to that ecosystem and started to bring all the campaigns to marketing automation. 2016, we created new kind of lead process and added more like those intelligent tools to our ecosystem. And 2017, 2018, we have been building upsell, cross-sell campaigns, micro campaigns, and that Watchdog program who is following what customers are doing and what are their situation. And this should be 2018. Now we're just about to plan how to bring more intelligence to our system and how we can use like a machine learning and artificial intelligence. We don't know yet, but we definitely want to try, and we want to see how does it help. Like, is it really gonna be a marketing automation after that? Now it needs few hands to do all that stuff. Okay. Like I said, this journey has definitely been worth every penny, but and like I said, we are really half of the marketing is measured by how much money we bring to the company, how much people are buying from webshop, and we have been really successful with that, and our digital sales have grown after over 120% since we have been bringing that ecosystem and these stuff in. We have also increased our customer integrations overall in Atea from 200,000 per month to 600,000 per month. And that was our goal from the beginning. We wanted to create a bigger awareness. Now we want to do it more targeted way, but we did create awareness and also had a more SQL and MQL leads, like 40%. So these results are telling to me, my colleagues and everyone in Atea that ecosystem is something, at least it has been to us, that it has been worth it to do all that stuff and build that system. And there are so many more possibilities left. Of course, there is also a lot of soft benefits and outcomes. And like I said before, we had really manual processes. And when a new customer came in, they didn't hear anything from us. Sometimes someone did send an email if they remembered. And all the customer-related activity was on account manager's shoulder. If the customer wasn't named to account manager, we don't have that many. And in Finland, we have got about 200,000 or 300,000 companies, so we don't have got that many account managers. And we have got webshop where every single Finnish company can buy. So there were a lot of like a potential customer who didn't hear anything from us. And now we are working tightly with the sales team. And that's the one thing I'm really happy about, because nowadays we start to make our customer plans together with the sales, marketing and sales. And sales is telling us what kind of marketing the customer wants. And it can also, effects can be seen outside the marketing and sales, because when you put the customer in the center, you really need to start to work with many departments. There are like other services and customer service departments. Now we are figuring out with them how they join to that customer lifecycle ecosystem and how we communicate with them. And in the future, this will be the heart of our client communication. It has been excellent dissolving all these silos, and there are plenty of more Atea departments we are bringing together and figuring out this overall customer experience. And as the way we are really on the way to automate all the like demo orders, contract renewals, user management, cross-selling, etc., and bringing that information in marketing automation. Soon future we will be able to show that data to all Atea's people and sales people, so they can understand better what their customer behavior. This was a short introduction to our ecosystem, and here are my contact information if you want to ask something. And here are my team members. You can ask from them also. And now I say thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Hanna, for that inspirational journey description that you had there. We're going to be opening discussions here with the audience as well. So if you do have questions, do let us know. We'll also include questions and answers after the last presenter, so if something still sparks up, you will have time to ask. But something that is brewing up in my mind is that your journey started in that sense fairly recently, so you are a very agile organization in that sense. But what elements in that ecosystem that you presented, were some of them basically dictated to you that, okay, because of reason X, this platform is going to be this, and which were the ones that you basically had free hands to choose? So how much were you hands tied or hands fully free?
Okay, good question. We did choose a marketing automation platform by ourselves. And we did that in Atea corporate level. But all the other systems, like CRM, ERP, and eShop webshop platform, they have been given to us. But I don't see it any problem because Eloqua has been really flexible with these integrations, and I can say that we are nearly managed to do all that stuff what we wanted to, even those other systems were giving. And then there will be, like now we are planning to integrate ServiceNow to that. It's also system what we have been giving from the Atea corporate, so both.
Yes, you make do with what you are given and play the poker game in that sense as well.
Yes.
So when looking, you mentioned your ambitions for the predictive marketing and the development in there. Which organizational departments do you most collaborate when looking at developing that functionality and those features? So
we start with marketing and sales, and it's really have rising topic in the whole Atea sales and marketing departments, and we really want to be in the future more able to lead this sales process with the knowledge and the data.
Any audience questions? There's multiple, but you were first. You were first right there.
So you said at the very beginning that looking back, you felt like it definitely was worth it. Every penny that you spent on it, and all the probably blood and tears. But looking back, would you have done maybe differently, or what are the things that you have learned, and maybe what would you tell your earlier version of what would you do better next time, or someone who's at the beginning of that journey?
I wouldn't change anything because it has been learning process, but it's really like a stupid thing, but you just need to stop planning, start doing, and we have been pretty fast because we've been a bit crazy. We just decided we just do things, and we had a really tight schedule, and we did a lot of things wrong. But that's the only way, because it's an original ecosystem. It's your companies. You have got different system. You need to start to talk with IT if it's necessary, and you need to start that kind of things.
And we had a few hands here in the front, or was it the same question? There we go.
I can ask. I just wanted to know, you mentioned that you wanted to start working with sales more, and then within the past year and a half, it really has kind of started working. Can you talk a little more about that? Like, what actually has worked? How did you start the process, and what are you doing together?
Yeah. When I started in the marketing team a few years ago, I thought I know everything, and we just sent that message, and marketing knows. We did our buyer personas by ourselves and things like that. And I think it's in every company, sales are not entirely satisfied with the leads what we are bringing to them, and that kind of stopped me. And we need to stop this whole thing, and we need to ask sales what they want. And we sent them questionnaire, and we asked how do you want to work with marketing? What has been good? What has been bad? But what are the leads you want to receive and things like that? And they said that we want to do all these customer plans with marketing. I want to tell that my customer is about to buy that stuff. And then we started to talk about the account-based marketing, like making all those plans together. And that is, I think that has been really, really good thing to do.
Thank you. I can't say we'll be here all night since that's not fully true, but
You can
we will.
promise that for me.
Yeah, I'll be here all night if needed. Business related only though, but maybe wishful thinking. I don't know. But as predictive marketing has come up now, I think that's a perfect segue for us to go to the next presentation here. I want to thank you for the marvelous presentation, and I want to introduce our next speaker, who is basically managing data science, data operations at a company which has basically been a trailblazer and a pioneer in marketing technology in Finland for a very, very long time. So I very, very much enjoy introducing Mr. Robin Wikström from F-Secure, and big hand for this wizard here. He is the person that all headhunters are looking at right now, since this is the skill set that is in like 1000% demand increases every year for this exact competence. So he's been throwing all those headhunters, leaving them behind. So a very, very interesting topic that you're going to be having, and go ahead.
Thanks.